It has been 8 days since Warren County Sergeant Brian Dooley was killed in the line of duty. And tonight, another deputy who almost suffered the same fate is talking to 9 News for the first time. Reporter Tony Moronis rode along with Grant County's Kevin Burke and heard what happened and how it feels to be back on the job.
Well, what'd he say? What was his story?
He said that he never touched him at all, so we'll find out.
You scheduling for a polygraph?
Yeah, he said he'd take a polygraph too. I was like, okay.
You're listening to a Grant County deputy and a Kentucky State police officer planning their night of serving bench warrants.
You gotta put a lot of man hours in them, and you gotta hunt them down.
Kevin Burke has been on the third shift for nearly a decade, and his target isn't always where he thinks.
How you doing, man? Is Blaine here? He's not here? Is there a Trent Price that works here?
He does work there, but isn't there on this night.
He works during the daytime.
He gathers some info and prepares for another stop.
This next guy that we're going after, he's a frequent flyer. He'll probably run from us.
Deputy Burke is used to this work.
You have to be on your toes all the time.
On his toes because last year he served a warrant that made headlines.
Grant County Sheriff's deputy.
Deadly struggle in Williamstown.
All this played out just about 4 hours ago.
He stabbed a Grant County Sheriff's deputy.
James Staten IV stabbed Burke 5 times. Burke defended himself by firing his gun twice. Staten died from the wounds, and Burke was flown to the hospital.
Deputy Burke was actually coming up out of the field.
Williamstown Police Sergeant Robert Reed was the first to arrive.
He was covered in blood.
If myself or any sheriff gets a call at 3 o'clock in the morning, I mean, the first thing that I know goes through my mind is the worst.
Grant County Sheriff Chuck Dills hoped Burke's vest had minimized the wounds.
Sure enough, it actually prevented the knife from going on in and penetrating his lungs and other vital organs.
I was stabbed 5 times, and everything was running through my head. You know, how bad was I? You know, I was bleeding pretty good.
When it does happen, it's a scary situation.
Burke returned to duty 6 weeks after that fateful summer night. He's not fearful, but his awareness has peaked.
It's the nature of the beast at nighttime. I mean, somebody's always either going to run from you or try to get one up on you at nighttime.
Serving warrants to protect the community while keeping aware of his surroundings so he can protect himself. In Grant County, Tony Moronis, 9 News.
Amazing bravery. Deputy Burke is also a part-time United States Marshal and enjoys volunteering to help high school students.